This your boy didn't know about back with another video. Say man, the Knicks were literally built for this. Uh yeah, the Knicks would just beat the Boston Celtics again, came back from down 20 again, and I just had to speak on it. They were built for this, man. Literally. So first let me start with Mikal Bridges. Shout out Mikal Bridges, 14 points in the fourth quarter. Clutch steal in the last seconds of the game with Tatum. Got trapped by the 3 point line in the corner, trying to get it to Jaylen Brown. He got the steal. So shout out to Mikal Bridges. He looked amazing, especially since he's been kind of the most underwhelming piece that the Knicks have brought in. So shout out to Mikal Bridges. But let me say this: in Game 2 of the second round against the Boston Celtics and the New York Knicks, um it started off Jaylen Brown was just having his way. Jaylen Brown was really having his way. Drew Holiday got a duck in bucket. It looked like they was trying to actively attack the paint more. But as the game went on, it became more of a let's see what Tatum can do type of game. And I think in the first half, Tatum was like 1 for 8, but he only took 1 3. That means he was missing layups, he was missing middies. And Tatum missed a couple layups in that first half. So the 3 point shooting is kind of getting overblown because a lot of the Celtics, I think Cornette had a missed layup. Horford was missing some shots he usually would make. Horford did not look good in this series. I mean, in this game, in game 2, he didn't look good. But it all starts with Tatum. Tatum hit a snake. He was missing layups. He was missing middies. He was just generally bad. He had like a little stretch in that second half where I think he scored like 5, 7 in a row, something like that. But other than that, Tatum looked bad. Jaylen Brown looked good. Drew Holiday had his moments. Derek White had a good game. But Porzingis, Al Horford, this is probably the game, one of his worst playoff games because he definitely showed his age. Al Horford, it was some times where Cat just got like, I think it was like 8 points in a row on him. Like he just was going at him, including the and one. Like Cat went at him back to back to back, and it just wasn't good. But back to the Knicks. The Knicks, everybody had they moments. Of course, Jalen Brunson closed the game. Of course, Mikal Bridges helped us. What do they call it? Ignite the fourth quarter comeback. But Josh Hart had a quarter where was in double digits. Karl-Anthony Towns, like I said, he had a quarter where he took over for stretches. OG at the beginning of the game, I think he hit multiple threes. But it was all in all, this is what everybody was brought in for. You brought in everybody that you brought in to beat the Celtics. This team was built to beat the Celtics. That was the goal. And you would say Mikal Bridges was brought in to counteract Jaylen Brown. OG was brought in to counteract Jason Tatum. Cat was brought in to counteract Kristaps Porzingis. And you was hoping Jalen Brunson can be the guy that could take you over the top. And it happened 2 games in a row. We've seen it 2 games in a row. So, I mean, shout out to Knicks. Shout out to the Knicks fans because I gave up on them. I'm going to keep it a buck. I gave up on the Knicks. I didn't see this in the regular season. In the regular season, because I got what the Knicks was trying to do in theory, but we've never got to see it during the regular season. I think they lost to Boston. I can't remember, but the regular season against good teams, the Knicks didn't look that great. So you was thinking, oh man, and then it looks like the Knicks are a great road team. I don't have the Knicks even lost a road game. I don't think the Knicks have even lost a road game this playoffs yet because Detroit didn't win on one game on the road. So that's where I do reserve some doubts for the Knicks if there is any doubts. For some strange reason, I still think the Celtics can win this series. I'm not saying they will, but I still think they could, and I still think they probably should because the games that Detroit did win, they won them in Madison Square Garden. So I do think game 3, and let's not act like the Celtics weren't just handling the Knicks for the majority of both these games, even while shooting bad, even while Tatum didn't have a good game. So I'm not ruling out the Celtics, but I am impressed with the Knicks. Everything that they did in terms of moves looks like it's paying off. From the OG move to the Mikal Bridges move now, the Josh Hart move, the Cat move, they all showed why they were brought in. And I'm here for it because Jalen Brunson didn't have a great game. It was the supporting cast. It was the guys that was brought in to match up with Boston. And when you build a team with a goal in mind, things like this can happen. Nobody thought the Knicks would be up right now 2-0, me included. But I can definitely see why they are up 2. And this is, hey, the Knicks, they literally was built for this, man. Y'all let me know, do y'all think the Celtics can come back? If you like this type of video, please like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on my socials. Everything, it helps. But y'all let me know, will the Celtics come back? Will the Knicks win in 5-6? How y'all see this series? What's been the problem? Because I just think Tatum just has been bad. Al Horford hasn't been good. Porzingis hasn't been reliable. Jaylen Brown had a stinker game 1. So it's a lot going on in this series. It's fun. And what's going on with the Knicks is way more impressive than what's going on with the Indiana Pacers. This is the 2-0 Knicks are more impressive than the 2-0 Pacers in terms of what they had to deal with, what they had to get through. Because, man, come on now. Everybody eating up this Tyrese Halliburton bullshit. But come on, man. 3 of the top 5 players didn't play in game 2 for the Cavs. And in game 1, but it is what it is, man. This your boy Didn't Know About. Please make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Please like, comment, subscribe. It helps out a lot. I'm gone.
Found some shit I love to do, so I can look comfortable. Searching for a peace of mind. Need that when it's time to rhyme. Perfect in every line. Any chance I get, and I know it takes time, but I will never quit.